Long before Instagram abs and Marvel muscles, old Hollywood gave us a different kind of heartthrob, natural, magnetic, and effortlessly sexy. These leading men lit up the silver screen with chiseled jaws, broad shoulders, and undeniable charisma. From Marlon Brando's smolder to Paul Newman's cool confidence, they defined what it meant to be a star. Get ready to revisit 15 old Hollywood icons who didn't just act the part, they looked it. Let's rewind the reel on classic hotness. Paul Newman instantly comes to mind. Known for his piercing blue eyes and effortless cool, Newman wasn't just a gifted actor, he was the embodiment of old-school sex appeal. From his unforgettable role in Cool Hand Luke to the gritty charisma he brought to The Hustler, his presence on screen was magnetic. But it wasn't just his talent that captivated audiences, his athletic, lean physique made him stand out among his peers. Newman had that rare combination of rugged masculinity and boyish charm that defined a generation of Hollywood leading men. As we count down 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, Paul Newman's name shines brightly as a true icon of style, strength, and undeniable allure. Ready to meet more legends like him? Let's dive in. Carrie Grant immediately stands out. With his perfect blend of sophistication, wit, and that effortless smile, Grant was the ultimate leading man. But beneath the tailored suits and polished demeanor was a physique that commanded attention, a lean, athletic build that complemented his suave style. Whether he was racing through the streets in North by Northwest or exchanging witty banter in his Girl Friday, Cary Grant had a magnetic presence that made hearts race. He wasn't just handsome, he was the definition of class with a cheeky edge. As we explore 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, Cary Grant's timeless appeal reminds us that true sexiness is about confidence, charisma, and style. Ready to discover more legends? Let's get started. James Dean, the ultimate brooding rebel of old Hollywood. With his smoldering gaze, tousled hair, and effortless cool, Dean wasn't just a heartthrob, he was a cultural icon whose image still captivates generations. His lean, athletic build and raw energy broke the mold of the polished leading man, introducing a new kind of masculinity, vulnerable, intense, and magnetic. From rebel without a cause to East of Eden, Dean's brief but electrifying presence on screen left an unforgettable mark. He proved that real sex appeal isn't just about muscle, it's about attitude, emotion, and that spark of defiance. As we count down 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, James Dean stands tall as a timeless symbol of youthful rebellion and undeniable allure. Ready to dive in? Let's roll the tape. Gregory Peck stands out with his commanding presence and timeless good looks. Known for his tall, athletic build and striking features, Peck combined strength and dignity in every role he played. Whether as the Honorable Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird or the heroic captain in Roman Holiday, his physique and poise made him a true icon of masculinity. Peck wasn't just about looks, his powerful screen presence conveyed a quiet confidence and integrity that captivated audiences. His well-sculpted frame perfectly complemented his roles as a protector, hero, and gentleman. As we count down 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, Gregory Peck's blend of strength, grace, and charisma reminds us why he remains a lasting symbol of classic Hollywood charm. Ready to see who else made the list? Let's get started. Warren Beatty is the embodiment of classic Hollywood charm and irresistible allure. With his smoldering gaze and magnetic presence, Beatty wasn't just an actor, he was a Hollywood Lothario known for turning heads wherever he went. His chiseled jawline, athletic build, and confident stride made him a standout in an era filled with iconic men. From romantic leads to complex characters, Beatty brought a raw sensuality and sophistication to every role. His physique perfectly matched his reputation, lean, strong, and undeniably sexy. As we explore 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, Warren Beatty's blend of charm, intensity, and style shines as a perfect example of timeless masculinity. Ready to see more legends who redefined sex appeal? Let's dive into their stories and unforgettable looks. Montgomery Clift was a unique kind of Hollywood leading man, possessing an intense screen magnetism combined with a boyish vulnerability that made him unforgettable. His lean, athletic build wasn't flashy, but it perfectly complemented his emotionally charged performances and striking good looks. Clift's smoldering eyes and expressive features conveyed depth and sensitivity, breaking the mold of the typical tough guy. Whether in A Place in the Sun or From Here to Eternity, his presence was both powerful and tender, capturing hearts on and off screen. As we explore 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, Montgomery Clift reminds us that true allure comes from a mix of strength, sensitivity, and undeniable charisma. Ready to discover more timeless icons? Let's jump right in. Clark Gable, known as the King of Hollywood, was the epitome of rugged masculinity and effortless charm. With his strong jawline, broad shoulders, and confident swagger, Gable defined what it meant to be a leading man in classic cinema. Whether he was playing the charismatic Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind or the tough, no-nonsense hero in It Happened One Night, his magnetic presence made hearts flutter and screens light up. Gable's physique wasn't just about muscle, it was about the perfect balance of strength and sophistication that made him unforgettable. As we count down 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, Clark Gable's timeless allure reminds us why he's still revered as one of the most handsome and charismatic stars of all time. Ready to see who else made this legendary list? Let's dive in. Robert Redford is the ultimate boy next door who grew into a Hollywood legend with timeless charm and stunning looks. Known for his sun-kissed hair, piercing blue eyes, and athletic physique, Redford captured hearts both on and off the screen. Whether playing the charming cowboy in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid or the daring journalist in All the President's Men, his natural, effortless style set him apart. Redford's lean, toned body perfectly matched his easygoing confidence and rugged good looks, making him one of old Hollywood's most enduring sex symbols. As we count down 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, Robert Redford stands out as the perfect example of classic masculinity, strong, approachable, and unforgettable. Ready to meet more legends? Let's dive into the list. Steve McQueen wasn't just an actor, he was the very definition of cool. Nicknamed the King of Cool, McQueen brought a rugged edge and effortless charisma to every role he played. His lean, muscular physique wasn't built in a gym for show, it was the result of a lifetime of motorcycles, racing, and action. Whether he was behind the wheel in Bullitt or stealing the show in The Great Escape, McQueen's magnetic presence made him an icon of masculinity and style. His combination of smoldering intensity and laid-back charm set a new standard for Hollywood heartthrobs. As we count down 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, Steve McQueen stands tall as a legend whose cool factor and physique continue to inspire generations. Ready to see more? Let's dive in. Marlon Brando burst onto the screen in the 1950s. He didn't just act, he redefined what it meant to be a man in Hollywood. With his raw, magnetic energy and unapologetic intensity, Brando brought a physicality to the screen that audiences had never seen before. His breakout role as Stanley Kowalski in A Streetcar Named Desire wasn't just iconic because of his performance, it was because of that unforgettable image, a tight, sweat-soaked t-shirt stretched over a powerful, sculpted frame. Brando didn't have the polished perfection of a model, his body was real, muscular, and charged with emotion. He oozed masculinity, often without saying a word. Whether playing a rebel in The Wild One or a conflicted mob boss in The Godfather, Brando's presence was undeniably physical. As we explore 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, Marlon Brando stands out, not just as a heartthrob, but as a force of nature. Let's dive in. Rock Hudson. Towering at 6 feet 5 inches with a perfectly chiseled jawline and a physique sculpted like a classic statue, Hudson was the ultimate matinee idol. He wasn't just handsome, he was striking, with broad shoulders, a deep voice, and that rare combination of rugged masculinity and movie star polish. From romantic comedies like Pillow Talk to sweeping dramas like Giant, Hudson commanded the screen with effortless charm and physical presence. Off-screen, his image as the all-American leading man made him a favorite among fans and one of the most bankable stars of the 1950s and 60s. His looks weren't manufactured, they were timeless. As we explore 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, Rock Hudson stands as a symbol of classic, powerful masculinity that helped shape the era's ideal of the perfect man. Let's keep going, this list is just heating up. James Garner wasn't the loudest guy in the room, but that's exactly what made him so irresistibly appealing. With his tall frame, broad shoulders, and that laid-back grin, Garner was the kind of man who didn't need to show off, his charm was effortless. Whether playing the smooth-talking gambler in Maverick or the tough yet lovable private eye in the Rockford Files, he brought a quiet confidence and grounded masculinity to every role. His physique was rugged and real, strong without being sculpted, lean without ever seeming fragile. Garner looked like a man who could fix your car, win a bar fight, and still take you dancing afterward. He didn't have the flash of some of his peers, but that's what made him stand out. As we count down the 15 old Hollywood actors with the hottest bodies, James Garner earns his place with that timeless, no-frills appeal that never goes out of style. Stick around, there's plenty more heat to come. Bert Reynolds was already breaking the rules, and turning up the heat. With his bold charm, confident swagger, and muscular, athletic frame, Reynolds redefined what it meant to be a Hollywood sex symbol in the 1970s. He wasn't just fit, he was fearlessly masculine, with the kind of rugged body that looked just as good in a cowboy hat as it did in, well, nothing at all. Who could forget that infamous cosmopolitan centerfold? Posed nude on a bearskin rug, cigarette in hand, Reynolds shattered taboos and cemented his status as an icon. Whether tearing up the screen in Deliverance, racing through Smokey and the Bandit, or flashing that signature grin, he brought strength, humor, and undeniable sex appeal to every role. As we dive into the hottest bodies of old Hollywood, Bert Reynolds isn't just a standout, he's a legend. And yes, he did it all with a wink. Stay tuned, there's more fire where that came from.